All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to be going over another brand that was able to generate over $150 million. And I'm going to be going through the entire funnel from their website, how they bring in traffic to the site, and also maximizing conversions. What are they doing in terms of the ad marketing strategy or meta specifically in order to get them to maximize their revenue very comfortably and maximize their ROI. And then I'll be also going through their email marketing strategy, how they're able to go ahead and generate these sales from the existing customers and people who opt into their emails. So make sure you watch to the end. This is appropriate for all types of brands out there, whether you're in the fashion, health, and beauty space. And also, I want to mention that if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, then I'm able to help you out with all of these different aspects of your business. So you can go ahead and book a call below, or you can DM me on Instagram. The links to those are in the description. So make sure you do that. And also, if you're a brand owner and you don't have the capital to invest, or this is not really going to be helpful for you, right? Because you need money in order to go ahead and scale your brand. So you might as well click off this video, right? Because what you're going to be learning, you won't be able to implement anyway. So you're just wasting your time. So make sure you have capital to invest. Otherwise, it's just not going to work for you. So let's get straight into it. So this brand is called Summer Fridays. They are a skincare brand, a makeup brand as well. They made $150 million in 2023. And in 2024, they are projected to make $200 million, right? So they are a very profitable brand. And you can see here, they sell skincare and hybrid makeup. So they do like two things at the same time, which is cool. And you can see that they promote lip care, skincare, as beauty and skincare sets, and also other things such as balms, right? So if we look at what are they doing in terms of the traffic, we can see that they are generating quite a lot of visitors per month. They are generating upwards of 600,000. You can see here upwards of 700,000 monthly visitors, right? So they are bringing a lot of traffic to the site. And once you understand that in order to maximize your revenues, you need to also maximize the amount of traffic that you bring to your site. This is going to basically just make things a lot simpler for you, right? So you can see here that the bounce rate is 39%, which is pretty good. As you know, the bounce rate is how many people are going ahead and leaving the site after visiting only one page, right? So if you can keep this as low as possible, that's very good for you, because it means that more people are looking around on your site, and that's going to mean that they're more than likely to purchase, right? Because think about it, if someone's only visiting the page one time, right, or visiting only one page, it just means that they were not convinced on looking at other pages, right? So you want to make sure that you are keeping people on the site, and the way you do that is with website optimization hacks, which I'm going to go over later in this video. Also, we have the pages per visitor. We can see that there's around 3.75. So on average, people are visiting at least, or an average 3.75 pages, 4 pages on average. So that means that basically some will visit 6, 7 pages, 8 pages. And then on the opposite end, you got some people just visiting one page. But on average, it's around 3.75, which is a very healthy number. It means that a lot of people are going ahead and visiting multiple pages, and they're getting more acquainted with the brand. And this is very good when you start to retarget these people, because they have a good understanding of what the brand has to offer, right? So you definitely want to keep it as high as possible. And that's definitely going to help you to scale and maximize your ROI. Alongside that, we've got the visit duration. This is around 1 minute and 20 seconds. So this is sort of around average range. Ideally, you want this to be above a minute, which it is. If it's under a minute, it means that there's problems with your site, potentially that there's a page load speed problem, or the layout of the website is not conducive for people to stay on there, or maybe you just don't have a lot of products, right? If you don't have a lot of products, it means that there's not much for them to browse, and so there's no reason for them to stay there, right? So you definitely need to add more products to your collection, and that's going to increase your average visit duration for the site. So that's pretty much the visitor behavior and sort of the metrics that we've seen for this brand, Summer Fridays. Now, in terms of the geography, we can see that they are primarily targeting the United States, and this encompasses 80% of their total traffic. So obviously they're a US brand, so they would be primarily focusing on United States, And you can see Canada is only 3.9%, even though it's a neighboring country. A reason for that, it could be that they're not trying to scale in Canada right now, or it could be related to some sort of regulations, which they're still trying to get done. Regardless, they are still focusing on the United States, and that's where a lot of the market is. And so you see that you can still focus on one country and scale quite aggressively in that country, right? And it's actually better if you do that. The reason is because it makes things a lot simpler for you and your brand. You don't have to go ahead and start to diversify to other countries, because that involves a lot more work, right? You probably have to set up a warehouse in the country. You have to understand the target market in that particular country, because not all countries are the same. They usually have different purchasing behaviors. So it's very important that you do that market research. But ideally, you just want to focus on one country, and that's going to work a charm, right? So that's what they've done here. And then in terms of the traffic sources, we can see that on desktop is 55% direct. So over half of the traffic that's coming from desktop is from direct. So that can include traffic coming from the social media, right, on desktop, because a lot of it may not be tracked. So they just automatically calculate it as direct traffic. And then a lot of people will also come to the website or go to the website from the search bar, right? So they just type it in the search bar, the URL, and they'll go straight to the website. So that is classified as direct. Then you have search traffic. This encompasses 36%. So this includes organic and paid search. And that's what you expect from desktop, because a lot of people search for products on their desktop. So that is the reason why that is around a third of their total traffic. So obviously when you start to grow, you'll get more organic traffic, because people are going and coming back to look at more of your products or maybe purchase, right? So this will grow over time. And also if you're running paid search, this will also be a part of that as well. And in terms of referrals, 3.91%, and then social, 2.84%. So social, that is low because basically people are visiting the social channels on their mobile, right? So that's why it's lower on desktop. So you can expect this number to be above 30% on mobile. And remember that 80% of the total traffic that you'll expect from your brand, or to go to your brand, will come from mobile. And only 20% will come from desktop, tablets, and so on. So that's really important that you are doing social media marketing, especially on paid social, so Facebook, Meta, and so on, right? So that will help you a ton. So that's what they've done, Summer Fridays. Now, obviously, in order to get this amount of traffic, you have to be obviously you have to be spending money to get the traffic to the site. Not all of it is going to be organic. So one of the best ways to do that I've seen, and I've obviously worked with brands in the past, is using meta ads. So we can see that with meta ads that they are currently running around 75 or so ads, or 85 ads, and they have a good variety of these ads. So it's very important that you also have that as well. Now, in terms of what they're doing in particular, we can see here they have different styles of ad. They have UGC content, for example, this one.
I've been using Summer Fridays for years, so I'm so excited to be partnering with them. These are their new dream.
So yeah, this is like a partnership that they're doing with a particular content creator, and you can see that she's trying on the product and just giving a review of the product. So obviously that's going to influence a lot of people, and then they're going to come to the website and purchase, right? So that's one thing that you can do. You want to test as many of these as possible, because you want to find out which one is best and then go ahead and iterate from there. And you can see they show off the product very well. It has the logo on it, and obviously she's giving a voiceover. Also, you can see here that they have another content creator, right? She's showing off the product, and you can see that they're using her because the team at Summer Fridays understand their target market. They want to appeal to their target market by showing models that look like them or in a similar demographic. So that's what they've gone ahead and done. And, it's very important that you are going ahead and doing the same thing, because at the end of the day, your target market needs to be catered to, right? It's not about what you want, it's about what your target market wants. So you definitely need to make sure that you are going ahead and catering to them, whether it is going ahead and getting the right models for the for the ads, or making sure that you have the right value propositions in the ads as well. And yeah, this is what they've done here. So that's one priority they tested. And they have another video. Again, you can see they're using different content creators, and they do like whitelisting ads, which is a more advanced tactic, which you can use, especially if you're above 30K per month, 40, 50K a month. And basically that involves you working with an influencer or a content creator. They create the content and then you post it as an ad, but you don't run the ad through your page. You run it through their page, right? So it looks very organic, and it's going to be less suspected to the target market, right? You wouldn't see it as much of an ad. So you can see here, trying on a new and organic shades of Hydrating Summer Fridays Dream Lip Oil. The swatches at the start are in the same order. Okay, so they've definitely done a good job with that. You can see
These are the four.
And again, she's giving a review of the product. So they're testing a lot of these different types of ads, what we call UGC content. And again, if you need help with this, if you need help with how to create these type of ads, what's the best thing to do when it comes to creating these types of ads, then you can go ahead and book a call below. You can see here, they always have image ads as well. Very important that you diversify, because you don't just want to run just video ads. You want to test out image ads because it will cater to different types of people. Maybe people who like to watch images instead of videos. You can see here that they have this type of ads: Summer Fridays, limited edition, Dream Boutique Bundle or Routine Bundle, where skincare meets makeup, and they give the price here as well. And that's going to cater to a different type of demographic in the target market. So you definitely want to make sure that you are creating these different types of ads. And that's why they're able to scale very well, because they understand their target market, they're testing different creatives, and at the end of the day, they're able to understand and collect the data that's needed for them to understand, okay, we know what works best, we're going to try and iterate from there, create similar types of ads, and that way we're going to be able to go ahead and scale, right? And maximize the ROI as a result. You can see you have a different type of ad, and that's basically what they keep doing over and over and over again, right? Different types of ads, different things, and they're promoting different products. And so they understand, okay, what is working with the target market at this current moment, and they're able to scale accordingly. So that's what they've gone ahead and done with the ads. And just look at this one. So yeah, UGC type of ad as well. So that's what they've been doing, and it's been very effective, clearly. So when the traffic goes to the website, they will be greeted with the homepage. So we can see here that they have the Dream Lip Oil, and this is basically the hero image, what we call hero image on the website. And that's very powerful, right? Because you're getting straight to the point, you're showcasing your product straight away, and that allows them to go ahead and visit the collection page. You can see there's a call to action saying shop now, and that's going to increase conversion rates as a result. And then we have sort of collection here, enter the world of Dream Lip Oil, right? So they're promoting their new products or the best sellers. And you can see here, they have a call to action, and it's very clear cut, right? They see they have the right brand colors as well. Also, on top of that, they have their products as well in sort of like a carousel format. This can work, but the point is they're promoting their products in different ways, and obviously is going to capture different people's attention, and that's where you're going to cater to a large audience, right? Instead of it just being very cookie cutter or just one, trick pony type of thing, right? So that's what they've done here. And then they have their, what we call like an image with banner, right? So they promote different things here. So Ecommerce Safe Essentials, award-winning lip butter balm, meet our bestsellers. Then we have other more products. So you can see what they're doing here, right? Subscribe and save. Essential beauty formulations from California. So they're just talking more about their product. They have a rewards program. So there's a load of things they're adding here. And obviously they have the Instagrammable, right? So you're just building social proof here. So that's what they're doing on the homepage. It's very powerful. It gives people the opportunity to go ahead and view as many of their products as possible. And that is going to basically maximize conversion rates, right? Because you're getting people straight to the product page from the homepage. So you're not wasting time, because as you know, people have very short attention spans. So you definitely need to get them straight to the product page as soon as you can. So you can see here, that's what they've been doing. So when you go to the product page, you'll see that they have their products, right? So you can see this one in particular is the Rich Cushion Cream Ultra Plump Moisturizer, right? And then you can see the product image here. Very good background. You definitely want to have this type of background, because that's basically going to help you to get people to understand what the product looks like, and just also give it an elevated feel as well. You can see here they have accepted natural eczema association, and basically from that point onwards, they're showing different sort of styles of the product, or different variations of how it looks like, different angles. You definitely want to do this with your product as well. Make sure it has the elevated field. Make sure you're investing in photo shoots. Don't have this crappy looking images, right? You want to have high quality images, because how do you expect to make high level of sales and maximize your ROI if you have crappy images, right? You can see here, there's have videos of the models trying on their product, right? And there you go. So that's what they've done here. Very powerful. And then obviously they have the reviews, a lot of reviews here. And also on top of that, they have a sort of mini description here. They have their ability to subscribe and save. You definitely want to have this for beauty products, supplement products, health products, because you want people to come back and buy again and again, because you want to maximize your lifetime value, right? So you need to make sure you have that. It's compulsory. And then we have the ability to go ahead and basically split out the payments, right? Which is going to be very useful for a lot of people. So you definitely want to have all of that. And then you have the sort of upsell here, or order bump. Basically, it's like a complementary product, which people can go ahead and add to the cart straight away. That instantly increases the average order value. And then they go into more details about the product itself and its benefits. You can see here, they give some sort of statistics here, which is very, very powerful. This is something that you need for beauty products. So you want to definitely show how effective your products are numerically, so that people have a tangible understanding on what it is that this product can do for them, right? And you also have before and after. You definitely want to have before and afters, especially for supplement products as well, health products. And that's going to help a ton as well. You also have sort of a video of the model wearing the product as well, trying it on, just showing what it looks like, how to apply it. This obviously builds up a semantic representation in the target market's mind of, okay, well, how it will be applied to their own skin, right? So it's a sort of like a tactic, what we call mirroring, right? So definitely something that you want to do. And then just go into more details about key ingredients. You can see different types of ingredients. Obviously, they have to mention that, because that will be very important for people who may be sensitive or want to know in detail about what makes this product different from the others. And then they have frequently asked questions. Very important, right? You get all questions out of the way, so that you can make it as easy as possible for people to buy, because people won't buy if they have questions that they're not able to answer, right? So it's very important that you are able to answer particular questions. So that's what you've done on this side. You can see that I have a lot of them. There's no excuses at this point for people to not go ahead and purchase, because they have all of their questions answered. And obviously a lot of these questions will have been created once they start getting sales, once they start getting a lot of questions. And so they said, okay, these are frequently asked. We're going to put this on the product page. And then they have product recommendations. Highly recommend that you have that as well. It's all like compulsory, so they can maximize your AOV. Okay. And then they also have their sort of value proposition here, essentially beauty formulations from California, right? So you're making them stand out. So that's what I've done on the product page. You can see it's a very clean product page, and that's something that you will benefit from as well. Again, if you need help with a CRO, then you can go ahead and book a call below, or DM me on Instagram, right? Now, once we go ahead and add to cart, we can see that they will be taken to the cart page, where they have the option to add more items to their cart. You can see that there's an option for them to choose your free sample, right? That's going to be very powerful when you want to go ahead and basically get more people to try more of your product, because samples, the whole purpose of samples is for people to go ahead, try the product, and if they like it, they will go ahead and buy it. But it's also low cost on your end, but you're also giving free value as well, which is going to convince people to go ahead and purchase their order, right? And it's obviously by the law of reciprocity, they're going to come back, they're going to go and come back, and they're going to go ahead and get more of your products as a result, because you're doing them a favor. So that's why samples are very powerful, and it's something that you definitely need to have, right? I can't think of any reason why you would not have a sample for your brand, especially if you're about 50K per month. You definitely want to get more people into the brand and trying more of your products, right? Because at the end of the day, Once they do that, if they feel it's good, if they'll understand, okay, it's free product, and they understand that, oh, okay, this is very valuable to us, right? Or to me. So that's definitely what you want to do with that as well. And then they also have product recommendations just to increase average order value. You definitely want to do that. And then they also have this additional perk as well, which is fantastic, where they can donate to their selected charity, as you can see. So very, very good. And then obviously they will go ahead and check out. So, and obviously you can see here, those have points, reward system. So they have things down to a T here, right? And this is something that you need to implement for your brand. If you're not doing this, this is the reason why you're not scaling. This is the reason you're not growing. And if you don't do this, then like I said, you're not going to get in a position where you can maximize your ROAS. You're going to stagnate. You're actually going to start losing money because competitors like Summer Fridays are going ahead and scaling, taking your customers, getting more market share. So if you're not doing this, then at the end of the day, it's your fault and it's something that you have to change eventually. So that's what they've done with the website. And obviously when people go ahead and purchase and check out, they will be receiving emails from the brand, right? So you want to have this holistic strategy. If you don't have this type of strategy, then you leave a lot of money on the table. If you're not getting people to go ahead and subscribe to your emails and receive emails, then you are leaving a lot of money on the table. At least 30% of your revenue should be coming from email. And if it's not, you don't have the right email marketing strategy. And again, if you need help with that, you can book a call below. But at the end of the day, get somebody to help you out with your emails, because again, it's very important that you're reaching out to your ideal customer via email. You also your current customers as well, because at the end of the day, they will come back and buy again. You just need to give them an extra nudge. You need to go ahead and promote your other products, because at the end of the day, if they don't come back, they're going to go somewhere else, and you more than likely lost them, right? So you need to make sure that you're going ahead and you're getting them back and back, coming back again, right? And making them become a loyal customer. So you can see the different emails that they have here. Very powerful. If you look at the first one here, these are more of their recent ones. This is from January 26th, so a couple of days ago. This is a first step cleanse formulated for all skin types. Super amino gel cleanser delivers a gentle cleanse to remove makeup and impurities. Okay, so you can see here that they are showcasing their product. They just mentioned the benefits of this product, and again, they got the key ingredients here, so they help it differentiate itself from competitors' products. And also, there's an option to create your personalized routine. Right, so this is very powerful because you want people to become involved with your brand, and also you're giving them something that you're implying that you're going to provide them something that they will actually need and that caters to them. Okay, so very powerful. This is what they've done with this email. Obviously, this will go to the product page or the collection page, so that's very powerful. And then they've got another one here. This is their dream routine bundle, and this is choose your go-to dream lip oil and sheer skin tint shades when you build your own dream routine bundle. Okay. So you can see they have different products. They have pretty much the bundle here, they're showcasing the bundle, and then basically they're saying you can create your own. So that's what they're pushing with via email. They want you to go ahead and create your own routine and create your own bundle, right? And again, it implies that you are going to get something that you actually need, right? And not just buying something that you think may work, but it may not work in actuality. So it's being catered to you, it's customized to you, and it's personalized. And as you know, personalization is very, very powerful, very important, because it's going to allow people to feel like they're being cared about. Okay, so very powerful. And obviously, they have loads of different varieties of emails. You can see this one, they have a different style here with different captions, different products, and again, winter hydration routine. They're going ahead and giving reasons to love jet lag marks, right? They give different reasons, they list it down. And yeah, this is very, very good emails, very, very well written and well designed. Okay, so that's just 3 examples of emails. And the whole purpose of this is to get people back to the website and purchasing. Remember, if you're not doing that, that means it doesn't automatically mean they will go ahead and come back. They're just going to go to another competitor if they forget about you. So you always want to be in front of mind. And with this, you've got to be able to maximize your lifetime value. And again, the reason that you're not succeeding is because you're just focusing on the front end, you're only focusing on the ads, but you need a whole picture, right? You need a whole holistic system, which will allow you to go ahead and not only convert traffic, but also retain traffic as well and maximize your lifetime value, which means that you can actually make more profits in the long term, right? So that's very important. So you definitely need to be implementing all of this. And the reason for that is obviously this will help you to grow. So if you want to need help with all of this, then go ahead and book in a call below. Make sure you have capital to invest, because this is not going to work if you don't even have money to invest, right? Like, this is not going to be free for you to go ahead and scale your brand. You're going to need to invest a lot of money, right? And you're going to need to be happy with that. And you need to do it upfront as well, right? For example, I helped this brand generate $385,000 in a 60-day period. And yeah, they were doing very well. This brand generated $64,000 in a 30-day period. This brand, $70,000 in a 30-day period. And this brand generated $132,000 in 1 month with a 9x ROAS, using the systems that I've just gone over, right? And the strategies I've just gone over as well. £142,000. By the way, this is in pounds, so it's a lot more in dollars. And this was in a month as well. 5.63x ROAS, okay? And they're implementing the same strategies which I've just gone over in this video, right? So again, if you want results like this, if you need help with your brand and you have the capital to invest, again, you're gonna need a lot of capital, right? To make a lot of capital back, right? So make sure you book a call below or DM me on Instagram, and make sure you watch my other videos as well. I'm doing like a course, sort of like free course, right? Which goes over different brands. And again, you can give suggestions of what brands you want me to go over, and that will basically obviously help you and will obviously show you what needs to be done in order to scale, right? So make sure you drop that in the comments below, and make sure you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.